What fanbase genuinely scares you? Some of the craziest people I have ever met were in the knitting community. People who are horny for serial killers like Jeffrey Dahmer and Ted Bundy. Love fans of serial killers and write them mail asking them to marry them. League of Legends. I'm not scared for me but for them. They all adamantly warn you to stay away from LOL and say they hate playing the game yet can't stop. LOL also has the reputation of having extreme toxicity. So it sounds like they are all trapped by some invisible force in a mire of toxins. Anyone who is a die-hard fan of a TikTok influencer. Joker fans. Yes, he is a cool villain. But you are not him. Edit. The only exception is the I am the Joker baby. What famous musicians can't play their instruments? Meatloaf was never really known as a guitar player. But there's an absolutely hilarious quote from his autobiography that I think fits well here. My songs are already long enough. Can you imagine if I could play leads? God help us all. Sid Vicious approached Lemmy for bass lessons saying, I can't play bass. Lemmy said, I know. Zappa said that he could not sing and play guitar at the same time. But he had Steve Vai in his band. The Shags got famous because they couldn't play. Monkey's joke. Davey comes out for one number with an acoustic guitar strapped around him. Mickey expresses surprise and says, I didn't know you played guitar. Davey, I didn't even know you had a guitar. Davey says, oh, this isn't my guitar. It's Peter's. Peter's? Mickey replies, yeah. Davey shoots back. Everybody knows that the Monkees don't play their own instruments. Quote, Freddie Mercury used to joke that his guitar only knew 2 chords. Like he even needed a guitar. What's something addicting that people don't realize is addicting? Being sad or angry. It's like a security blanket, and if I don't have it, who am I? It's addicting and comforting being angry and sad. The last chip you keep eating. Chatting, constant exchange of messages and communication. Hate. Constantly trying to find reasons to hate. Drinking soda is a sneaky addiction that'll get you. Being alone and staying home house. What's the most unsettling movie you ever watched? I was looking for Iron Man on a questionable streaming app and I came across Tetsuo the Iron Man and I thought I like Japanese movies. This could be fun. It was not. It was not fun. The Girl Next Door. The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. One of Ari Aster's. Hereditary. Midsommar. Earlier projects. Watch it. Tetsuo the Iron Man. It wasn't the gore exactly. Though there was some extreme. It was black and white but metallic. There was a feeling captured. Kinda in the pit of your stomach. I Spit on Your Grave. Back the early 90s a friend brought this to a sleepover and it completely horrified me. I never knew people could be so mean. Not unsettling at all to others. But for some reason What's Eating Gilbert Grape upsets and unsettles me more than any movie I've ever seen. I'm a caretaker for a disabled sibling and a lot of the things in the movie hit too close to home. The poor kid finding his mom dead and not knowing she's dead absolutely unsettled me. What's the coolest thing you own? Somewhere in my mom's house. I have a framed animation cell of Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote signed by Chuck Jones. I was a massive Looney Tunes fan as a kid. And when I was 6 my big sister wrote to him to ask for a drawing of Roadrunner for me for my birthday. He replied back with a letter wishing me a happy birthday and included the signed cell and an explanation of what it was and how the cartoons were made. One of my most treasured possessions. Night vision goggles. Edgar Allan Poe collection printed in 1927. An early 1900s book for Japanese immigrants with English phrases written out phonetically for Japanese speakers. 1948 Wurlitzer 1100 Jukebox. https images.fineartamerica.com/images/artworkimages/medium large /3 Wurlitzer-1100-jukebox-John-Johnson.jpg. It is gorgeous. I have a $7 bill from 1776, so that's pretty neat. What cancelled series do you think deserves another season to tie up loose ends? Mindhunter on Netflix. Pushing Daisies. My Name is Earl. Ended with a cliffhanger and I don't like how they did Joy so wrong. Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective. Carnival. Subscribe, my brothers.